guess it's 12:30 already, which is kind of crazy, but I had a very slow, relaxing morning. Today's plan is just a reading and journaling day. I did a huge Sunday reset yesterday, so my house is very, very clean and my bed is clean. I just love that feeling of having a very tidy and clean house. It's just very relaxing to me to have a put together house. So I'm just gonna read today and journal. I have a couple of journal things that I need to do. I have no lip balm on. I'm gonna put some lip balm on once. There we go. I have some color in my lips now. I also have some new home decor to share with you guys. I hung some pictures and I guess that's kind of it. I don't have a lot, but I have, you know, a couple of updates. Oh my god, I feel like I have so much on my mind. And I have so many things I want to talk about, so many things I want to do. I'm just feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment. It finally has been sunny for the past few days, which is really, really nice. It did snow at the end of October, but it's all melted now. So luckily there's no snow. It's also supposed to be really nice for the rest of November, I think. And then I'm assuming we'll get snow probably beginning of December, which I'm totally fine with. I mean, it's gonna be +8 on Friday, which is amazing for November. Like, we never get this kind of weather in November. Usually there is snow and it is cold. I know I haven't been uploading a lot for November, but I'm really not in the mood to create content. I don't know, I'm just not really into it. I just feel like I need a little bit of a break. I did so well for content in September and October. Like, I was uploading pretty consistent, so I don't know, I just need a little bit of a break. But I also like don't really have ideas, and I don't really feel like doing sit down videos, and I don't really feel like doing vlogs. Like, I want to do them, but I don't want to do them all the time because it's just kind of tiring. Let's just discuss the reading plans for today. So of course I'm reading Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. This, I have a lot of catching up to do. I'm supposed to be done this in like 9 days. Do you think I'm gonna finish this in 9 days? I mean, if I read a lot of it every day, yes, but I am incredibly behind on this. I'm only on chapter 7. I would like to read 4 to 6 chapters of this today to somewhat keep up, I guess, and then that way tomorrow I can just read 2 chapters and continue reading 2 chapters till the end of the month, I guess, or till I'm done this, which hopefully will be by the end of the month because that is the plan. And then I have 2 books that I'm thinking about reading. I am kind of already in the middle of one of them, but I'm not fully loving it, so I might just jump to the other one. But we have Tame the Heart by Ava Hunter. This is like a cowboy ranch romance, small town romance. I'm currently 59 pages into it, and it's all right. The characters have just kind of met each other, so I feel like it'll pick up now, but I'm not fully on board with it yet. So instead of continuing this, I might start Collide by Belle Cabra. I've recently seen a lot more love for this, and I even saw somebody rate it on Goodreads today for like 5 stars. So I think I might try to give this one a try. I don't know, but I might go back and forth between these 2 and figure out which one I want to read. I am in the mood for a small town cowboy romance, but also I'm not opposed to reading a college hockey romance. So we'll see. These are my 2 options, but I mainly need to focus on Deathly Hallows. I'm going to talk about it more in my September and October, no, my October and November wrap up, but I read Reckless and Hopeless by Elsie Silver, and I fell in love with them. I'm like obsessed with Hopeless. I can't stop thinking about it. There was something about that book that I loved so much, and it's crazy because if you have watched any of my videos, I read Flawless and Heartless earlier this year, and I didn't really care for them. I gave them 3 stars, and I told myself I'm done with Elsie Silver. Like, I gave her a try. I'm not interested. But for some reason, I felt so compelled to read Reckless, and I was like, I'll read Reckless, we'll see how I feel. And obviously Hopeless had just come out, and everybody was like loving it, and they're like, oh my god, it's the end of the Chestnut Springs series. And I was just so curious. I was so curious. So I bought Reckless and I read it and I was like, okay, I get it now. I was like, I'm sold. I read Reckless and Hopeless all in a day each, which I cannot remember the last time I fully binged a book. Actually, yes, I can. It was the 7-Year Slip. Those books are 500 pages and I read them all in one day. They were just so addicting and so good, and now I get it. And now I'm gonna read Elsie Silver's new series that she has coming out next year. I didn't read Jasper and Sloane's book, which is the 3rd book in the series. I just didn't really have the interest. I wanted to read like a small town cowboy romance, even though Beau's book is not really cowboy romance, but Theo's was like perfect and it just got me like right in the mood. I just fell in love with those 2 books. They were so good and now I get it. And sometimes you just have to give authors a 3rd try. I loved those books so much. So that's why I'm kind of still in like a cowboy mood and I kind of want to read Tame the Heart, but this is not giving the same vibes as Reckless and Hopeless. So I don't know, I think I'm like partially in a slump because of those 2 books, but I'm hoping I can read a majority of these today. Another thing that I quickly wanted to talk about is how I'm going to delete TikTok today. I feel like TikTok is rotting my brain and I just spend all of my time on TikTok and it is awful. I was looking at my Goodreads challenges for the past 10 years because I guess I joined in like end of 2012. So I have my Goodreads goals from 2013 till now. It is going downhill every single year. And it's not because I'm getting busier or because I just like don't have time to read. I'm currently not working very much right now because inflation is awful. So I'm not really working a lot because nobody is spending money on like retail. So I have time to read right now. I currently have a lot of time to read and I'm not reading because I'm on TikTok. Like any spare minute I have or any like moment where I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should read. I don't know if I should watch a TV show or a movie or journal. I just go on TikTok. And it's like, I could be doing so many other things. And I feel like TikTok is just literally ruining my attention span. It's ruining my focus. It's ruining like my hobbies. So I need to delete TikTok and I'm gonna do it literally right now because I can't keep doing this. I tried to put a limit, like a screen time limit on my TikTok, and the amount of times I say ignore for the day, it's embarrassing. Back when I first started my channel, I read a lot. I was always reading and I would always get questions like how I would read so much, and I would always say that like any spare minute I had, I was reading, and I just don't do that anymore because I'm so consumed by my phone and social media. Also, I started journaling last year and I fell really in love with journaling. It was so fun. I loved journaling my life and what was happening in my life and, you know, things that I bought or things that I changed in my house or, you know, getting bangs, getting my cat blue. I journaled all of that last year and it was so fun and I loved doing that. And this year I was going to journal. I bought a new journal and I was very excited, and I pretty much stopped journaling I think in like April or May because again I got consumed by my phone. I was on TikTok and I just stopped journaling, which is so sad because there were so many things that I could have and should have journaled. For example, I went on my first friends trip in June. I went on a trip with my friends for the first time. I have never been on a trip without my family, and I could have written about that in my journal. I could have documented it and I didn't. So basically what I'm saying is that TikTok ruins all of my free time and I don't spend time doing the things that I love. So I need to delete the app so that I can read more and journal, get back to journaling, and to just have more of a peaceful and quiet life. I just feel like being on social media is always so loud and disruptive and sometimes negative. I don't really find right now that my TikTok is negative because I've curated a really great For You page. I love my For You page, but I just don't like how I spend all my time on there, and I really need to quit it cold turkey. In January, when I do like all of my wrap-up videos and everything, I am gonna do a video on my journals like I did last year, and I'm gonna kind of explain more like what happened with my journals, because it's not just my life journal that I stopped kind of doing. I'm gonna talk about it more in that video, so if you're interested in my journal stuff, that will be a thing in like middle of January. But I'm already planning on like what I'm gonna do for my journals for next year, which I'm really excited about again. I just really want to fall back in love with my hobbies that make me really happy. One thing that I loved about journaling was I always felt so calm and at peace, and if I was super anxious, I could just journal and I'd forget about everything. While we're here right now, I actually have not been on TikTok this morning, which is really great, but we're gonna delete it right now. I'm gonna delete it right now. It's right here. I'm gonna delete it. Remove app. Delete app. Do I want to delete? It's gone. It's gone. I still do have TikTok on my iPad, but I kind of want to keep it on my iPad just to keep my liked videos, because I have some ideas inspired from my liked videos and stuff, so I don't want to like completely forget about that. But I don't go on TikTok on my iPad, so I don't think I'll be tempted to go on there. I'm gonna go eat now, and then I'm going to try to get some reading done. I have a couple of house decor updates to share with you guys. So first, we have these 3 beautiful photos that I bought from Etsy. I will link the shop down below. It was a set of 4 pictures, but I didn't like the 4th picture, so I didn't bother printing it. But I got 4 of them for I think $11 or something like that, and I actually printed them myself. I used my printer with my photo paper, and it actually turned out really well. I was gonna maybe get it printed at like Staples or London Drugs, but then I thought I could just do it for myself, and if I didn't like them, I could then try to print it somewhere else. But I really liked how they turned out. It's really hard to see with the glare, but this is like a little witch on a broom with a black cat and an owl and the moon. I just thought it was so pretty, and I wanted a little bit more like blue purple pictures because I have a lot of green, and blue and green is my theme, so I wanted some more blues. This one we just have a little fairy by the water staring up at the moon, and then we have another little fairy with pink also kind of staring up at the moon. I love these photos. They are very pretty. And the frames I got from HomeSense, they were in a set, I think of like 5 to 6 frames. No, maybe there was like almost 10 frames. So I finally used these, and my ivy plant is real, by the way. I've had this plant since I moved in here like 8-9 years ago, and it's actually growing like a lot. It is one of my favorite plants that I have because it just continues to grow. This one is a little crooked. It's not as leveled with the other ones, but I can't be bothered to fix it, honestly. I tried to fix it the first time and it didn't work, so I'm just leaving it. But this is kind of what everything looks like over here. I did kind of want to lower them a little bit, but I don't know. I just wanted something on that wall because it was so bare. I do wish I kind of made them bigger, but I don't know, I feel like it's fine for now. And then the last little update is over here. I finally printed a picture for this frame, the frame I got from HomeSense. I'm pretty sure I shared the frame when I first got it, but I finally printed out a picture. This again, I also got from Etsy. I think it was like $8 and I printed it myself. I'm currently obsessed with swans. I just think they're so beautiful. So I finally have a picture in there. And then I also got 4 of these little tea light candle holders from Value Village. They're actually technically from IKEA, but I got them at the thrift store and I got 4 of them. And I think it's just like a nice little touch of blue. It's so weird because all of my Halloween decor is officially gone. I literally got rid of it on the 1st of November. So my bookshelf is back to normal, specifically the bottom. I actually decided to change this up a little bit. It was different before Halloween, but I hated how it looked before Halloween, and I think I'm kind of liking how it looks now. Again, for Christmas, I might actually take this whole shelf out and put Christmas decor here. I really liked doing that for my Halloween stuff, so I might do that again for Christmas. But yeah, I'm really liking how the shelf is looking so far. My plant up there is like growing so much. I think I'm gonna try to pin it so it like goes on this wall. I think that'll be nicer. It's actually really nice that my house is back to normal. I loved the Halloween decor, but I love kind of seeing everything go back to normal. And yes, I will be doing a video where I decorate my house for Christmas. I'm also gonna have a little Christmas haul, exactly like what I did for my Halloween video, but that I'll probably do more towards the middle/end of November. Okay, it's currently 5 o'clock. I read a little bit. I journaled. I'm all caught up on my journals, which is amazing. But I got a package from Urban Outfitters, so I thought I would open it. I did buy 3 things, but all of my packages were separate, I think, or there might be 2 things in here. I'm not sure, but I thought it would be fun to open. Okay. Oh, that's my address. Oh, these are the little lights. Okay, so I bought these lights. They are so cute and I'm very excited to hang them up in my bedroom. Ethereal LED light set. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but it's a set of 6. This is what they look like. They're so cute. And this blue. What are you doing up here? Come down here. Come down here. This was $24 Canadian. Kind of expensive, but I thought they were so cute that I needed them. I also did ask for them for Christmas, but my mom went to an Urban and she couldn't find them, so she was like, you might as well just order them yourself. So, oh cute. So they're like this. I don't know if it'll focus. Cute. And then there's like a pad on the back that you can stick them on the wall. That's cute. They obviously don't look like that high quality, but they're cute. I don't know, I thought they were different. So we have this butterfly. There's this little angel. We have a heart and a bow. We have, it's like flowers, it looks like lilies. And then we have swans, which I'm currently obsessed with swans, so this is very cute. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick these in my bedroom. And then the other thing I bought is, ooh, it's very, very small. Oh my god, it is so cute. It's a little swan, but it's a little box. So you can put like your rings in here or whatever. Oh my god, it is so cute. I just thought even as just like a little decor piece, this is so cute. I'm so happy I bought this. It is tiny. Update on my reading. I managed to read up to chapter 13 of Deathly Hallows. I think I'm going to try to read 3 more chapters and get to chapter like 16. I think that's the goal today. That way I will finish this, I think, in 11 days instead of 13. Sorry, my camera died, but I'm really, really enjoying this. And I teared up a couple of times just because I feel so bad for Harry. You know, he's going through everything. And I didn't read anything from these two yet. I think I'm going to start Collide and get through a majority of it tonight. I just read better at nighttime, so I think I'm gonna stick with these for the night. So far, I have not been tempted to search out TikTok like on my phone. Obviously, I deleted it, but like I haven't felt the urge to like re-download it or even go on it on my iPad. So that's good. I have checked my phone a few times, but mainly just to go on Twitter and Instagram, which is always like a 5-minute thing. I'm never really on Instagram or Twitter longer than like 10 minutes each. They don't make me feel the way that TikTok makes me feel. I think I'm gonna read for a little bit and then I'm probably gonna eat and then read some more, and that's really it. Currently 12:30 and I'm about to go to bed, but I thought I would update what I read for today, I guess. So I did manage to read more of Deathly Hallows. I'm now at chapter 16, page 252. So I read actually a lot. I basically like read all of this today, which is pretty good. I basically almost read 10 chapters, which I did not expect, but I'm glad that I made a dent through this, and I am now just gonna read 2 chapters every day, and I should be done by like the last weekend of the month. I didn't read anything from Tame the Heart. I was just not really in the mood, so I didn't bother with this, but I did manage to read a decent amount of Collide. I read 136 pages. I'm about to start chapter 18. I am finally like really getting into it and liking the characters and the romance. Basically, it follows Summer, who has to do this project for a class. It has to be on hockey and like a specific player, I guess. So Summer gets teamed up with Aiden to work on this project. I'm really liking the characters now, and we just had like a very tender, emotional moment between the characters, and I really liked that. So I'm definitely gonna keep reading. I'm probably gonna try to finish this maybe tomorrow. I'm not gonna vlog tomorrow. I just wanted to vlog today, but I'm happy I made a dent into this as well. After I'd eaten supper around, I think like 6:30, I was so tempted to go on TikTok on my iPad. I don't know why, but I guess I just wanted to like waste time, and I was so tempted, but I didn't do it. I picked up a book instead and I started reading. Instead of going on TikTok, I just need to pick up a book. So that is what I did, and I'm very proud of myself. I didn't go on TikTok once today. Yeah, it's kind of late, so I'm gonna go to bed now. And I hope you guys enjoyed this very chill, relaxing vlog. I know I didn't really do a lot, but I hope you guys still enjoyed it regardless. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!